That goes off the goalkeeper's glove into the net. 2-1 here in the 32nd. This one played in. That's a good ball. That one goes in. And just like that, the Nationals now have a 1-0 lead. Walensky puts his far post. One-touch opportunity. And what a great goal that was.
Joaquin Beatty of Ohio League.
Look at that shot from Sevy Roy. My goodness, Sevy Roy with a left-footed banger.
We are the MHSAA, a collection of 750 high schools and 750 middle schools, from Temperance to Copper Harbor, from New Buffalo to Alpena. Each year, more than 250,000 students play one of our 28 sports. More than 1.5 million fans attend our postseason games. There are 30,000 coaches and 8,000 officials, not to mention all of the volunteers. The MHSAA believes in the 4 S's. School sports should be safe and kept in the appropriate scope. We believe nothing beats great sportsmanship, and that scholarship in the classroom is more important than excellence on the field or court. Most of all, we believe school sports should be fun. So come out and join us at a game. Support your school, support your community, and come see what the excitement is all about.
Northwestern is up from 12, now at 10.
Voice of Michigan Student Athletes, the Student Advisory Council's role
is to convey the message of how high school sports are supposed to be played.
We are responsible for helping the MHSAA maintain a positive and healthy atmosphere
in which interscholastic students can thrive.
We believe athletes should be competitive,
sportsmanlike, and excel academically.
We believe students in the stand should have fun,
but not take the focus away from the game. We believe coaches should act as teachers,
helping student athletes develop while still keeping high school sports in perspective.
We believe that parents should always be positive role models
and be supportive of their child's decisions.
We believe officials commit their own time to high school sports.
And respect should always be shown and given to them.
The most important goal for student athletes is to enjoy high school sports
while maintaining a high level of respect for all those involved in the games.
Enjoy the game.
Are you looking to take your game to the next level? Did you know that MSN is now offering player recruitment videos? Our packages include a player profile where you show your preferred positions, the club, the league, or school that you play in, your current coach contact information, and more. The highlight videos could be self-submitted, 15 to 30 clips that will be put into a 3 to 7 minute long video. Video review of your Huddle, VIO, or other platforms that you might have video on, as well as for an additional charge, MSN can come out and film games for you to create those clips. Our coach evaluation process, which is also an additional charge, where we have college coaches from various levels across the United States that will review your game film and provide feedback on how to improve that film, as well as also evaluating your play and what you can improve on. To learn more about our packages and what we offer, head over to the MichiganSoccerNetwork.com. Remember, your journey starts with a click.
Our mission is to help players take their game to the next level and reach their potential. Not only do we help develop fundamental technical skills such as ball control in tight spaces with different surfaces, dribbling at speed and changing direction, using a variety of 1v1 skills to create space, receiving on a half turn, hook turn, and out of the air, finishing off the dribbling, one-touch, volleys, and headers. We help players get comfortable performing these skills at game speed with pressure and with both their dominant and non-dominant foot. In addition, we help players with their speed of play, awareness of space, defenders and teammates, and also dominate with their off-the-ball movement. We offer a variety of services such as one-on-ones, small groups, large groups, as well as team sessions. We have an experienced coaching staff that is professional, friendly, patient, while still holding players to high standards and holding them accountable. No matter what level you're at as a player, I'm confident we can help you get better. Over the past 3 years, we've built one of the best soccer-specific training facilities in the country and developed one of the most detail-oriented programs to help out players. Visit our website.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom.
On the diamond.
In the pool. On the field.
Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Yeah! Be great. Participate!
Granite City Food and Brewery has 2 Michigan locations in Troy and Northville. Serves made-from-scratch food, brews in-house beer, and even has brunch every Sunday from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. To learn more about their daily specials or to book a private party, visit gcfb.com. Make sure you head over to Granite City in Northville at the corner of 7 Mile and Haggerty, or the Troy location at 16 Mile and I-75.
I'm a husband. I'm a father.
I'm a sister.
I'm a son. I'm a brother.
I'm a daughter. I'm a sister.
I'm a referee.
I'm a referee.
I am a referee.
I'm a referee.
Buckley, oh, the ball falls to Buckley. 1-on-1 with Etheridge. What a save! Welcome into the first ever MSN All-State Media Day for girls soccer. Jonathan Turner alongside Dan Stickrat. Ball comes in, a good hit! 1-0. Shot, another save from Etheridge. Rebound, and it goes in the back of the net. The Bulldogs up 1-0. Burzma, but then for Vlasma. 3-0. Stewart Heiss with a shot! Upper 90 and in! Effectively today here on the Michigan Soccer Network, we are launching our new division of player recruitment videos. Mario Canoe now finds Stock. Finds Stock's got a left-footed banger. He shoots it! It's in! The Red Hawks equalize!
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Barnabo Stadium in Washington Township, Michigan, for tonight's match. It's the Romeo Bulldogs and the Eisenhower Eagles doing battle for a local rivalry in Division 1. We got a whole lot of storylines going into this game and a lot on the table in this rivalry match. We appreciate you joining in here on the Michigan Soccer Network. My name is Giovanni Mosheri. I'll be your play-by-play for today. And as for this matchup, we got the Bulldogs #1 in the MAC white, and we got the Eagles #1 in the MAC red. Both teams coming into this one off impressive winning streaks. And for one team already ranked number 12 in the state are the Romeo Bulldogs, but the Eisenhower Eagles knocking on the door of the top 15 rankings from the Michigan High School Soccer Coaches Association. And a win tonight for them could make a great case to get them back on the top 15. They were number 11 in week 1, but have been honorable mentions since then. But a win against the number 12 team in the state, I'm sure, will get the Coaches Association listening. We're having lineups announced right now on the field. And like we mentioned a lot going into this one, another storyline for this one. Both teams 5-0-0 in league play. The Eisenhower Eagles also coming into this one, not giving up a single goal in their past 3 matches. 12 goals to none in their past 3 matches. Those coming against Clinton Township, Chippewa Valley 7-0, Macomb Dakota 3-0, and Utica Ford 2-0. So the Eagles got a lot of momentum coming into today, but not to say the Bulldogs do not. A 3-game win streak of their own, also against Macomb Dakota 3-1. West Bloomfield 3-1 as well, and a win over New Baltimore Anchor Bay 1-0. So a lot going into this game here today. Be sure to get involved in our YouTube chat here on the broadcast. Is one of the beautiful things that we get to do here, being live on YouTube as well as all the other platforms that we are, is you can get involved directly with the game. Let us know who you're rooting for, who are you watching, what do you think is going to happen today. A lot to share, so be sure to get those thoughts into the chat here. Let's have a conversation throughout the game. Broadcasting for you, but I like to always think that we're broadcasting with you, so we would love to hear your thoughts throughout tonight's match. And in addition to that, we got another broadcast going on directly at the same time as this one. We got Nathan Wrangler calling today's match between Holland and Forest Hill Central. As you can see already in the opening 6 minutes, we got a goal in that game. So if that's the one you want to watch, we also got that going on here on the Michigan Soccer Network. Tell them Giovanni sent you, and tell play-by-play Nathan Wrangler we said hello. We'll take a moment here for the national anthem. We'll hand it over to the PA.
Before we get to today's match, we would like to take a moment of silence to remember and honor a Romeo Senior alumni who touched many lives on and off the field. Eduardo Arredondo was more than a soccer player. He was a dedicated teammate and cherished friend. Let's pause for a brief moment of silence to remember Romeo soccer alumni Eduardo Arredondo. Thank you. And now, please rise. Gentlemen, remove your hats for our national anthem.
wraps up our national anthem. We are moments away from showtime here in Washington Township. Barnabo Stadium is the place. Michigan Soccer Network is also the place. Be sure to subscribe right here on YouTube. Follow us all over social media at MI Soccer Network. And both these teams here active on social media as well. Each team having their own Instagram account, so you can go and follow them as well to keep up with your favorite team throughout the entire season. It's something I've learned in being in the media space. Social media is a lot harder than it looks, and a lot goes into it, so be sure to give these teams a follow as well as us here at MSN. Let's go to Romeo Bulldogs. Vincent Vasilevsky gives his final words of encouragement to the team as they get ready for battle here. They want to hold on to the number 12 spot in the top 15 rankings, but like we mentioned before, those Eisenhower Eagles looking to hunt them down and use them as evidence to put them on the top 15 as well, in addition to stay undefeated both in league play and in overall. The Eagles 6-0-2 overall this season, while the Bulldogs suffering a couple of losses, find themselves 7-2-1 overall. Pleasure of working with Eisenhower High School for one of the volleyball matches, and the latest matchup was between the two schools that you see here. Eisenhower had Romeo coming into their house, and I can tell you by the volleyball, the rivalry between these schools is hot, and I'm sure it will show itself on the pitch here today. I'm sure the home crowd will be roaring as well. There's nothing that we love more here than a good rivalry. Get themselves ready for such rivalry. Eisenhower gets their last words of encouragement before they take their positions on the pitch. And it looks like number 1, Vincent Talarico, the senior goalkeeper, will be the one in front of the net for the Eagles today. Obviously, it's the Eagles in the white kits. They'll be moving from right to left, and the Bulldogs hosting in the red kits, moving from left to right. And with that touch, we are underway here at Barnabo Stadium as the Eagles will take the first possession over to our close side. We'll keep it within their defensive. Demopoulos will send it forward. Romeo with a flip kick, trying to get it in the box. In crowded territory, it enters the box. Demopoulos will clear it to the outside. Behind the heel, Eisenhower just trying to find some space away from that close corner. Bulldogs are going to keep pushing it. They'll flip the field to the far side. Kalai, number 17, looking to catch it before it goes out of bounds. Maybe our first throw-in going for the Romeo Bulldogs. Summerfield to take this one. And he's got a strong throw-in. You can see that going into the box. He'll be doing a lot of the throwing for the Bulldogs today. But Ike, with a full head of steam, will feed it forward into the close swing. The Bulldogs able to catch that one before. They'll have the throw-in. Winding up and firing downfield. Back and forth between the two teams popped up to midfield. Great touch to get it on the ground. A bit too much pace. We'll give it back to the Eagles. On that far side, it's Bruss. He gets dispossessed. Romeo with the counterattack. It'll bring the keeper out. Talarico will toss it. Roll it. So far, we see teams, both of them, taking deep shots downfield to catch the defense off guard. As we've seen plenty of games here in the Michigan Soccer Network that were scoring in even the opening 30 seconds we've seen. Tellerico will come out to snatch that one. Ike fires it deep. Summerfield with a high kick. That one will draw the whistle. And it'll be our first free kick, this one in favor of the Eagles. An early set piece opportunity here. I believe it's number 12, Vincent Pele, directing traffic, or perhaps keeping the sun out of his eyes. Pele with Eagles in motion. He fires into the box, and a header from the defense will knock it away, but it will give the Eagles their first corner kick, and the first one of our match in total. And Pele will get the quick touch, curving in. Two hands to knock it down and to grab it. I'm sure some words exchanged. Take another look as Yatuma looking to bend that one inside. And Ethan Huffman, the keeper, senior for the Bulldogs, able to get it on the second effort. Whistle blown, giving a second free kick to the Eagles. Great move to find space. Eagles with speed, looking to split defenders. Feeding it into the box. Couldn't get the cross. And hands to his face. He knows he could have had that. That was Mario Janai. Just had a bad touch on it. Or would have been a good early possession here in our 5th minute. Ike's defense now looking for space. They'll bring it to our close side. Mazurek looking to fire it deep, but a header from Romeo will keep it close by. That one almost stayed in bounds. They'll redo the throw-in. Mazurek looking to find some space here for Ike. Crowded and taken away by Romeo, but just too heavy on the touch. We'll have us with a third throw-in for the Eagles in a row here by Mazurek. Take a look at the replay here. Looking to fire it downfield and unafraid. Taking that one to the head. That one, a big shot, no doubt. But unafraid of the ball. Able to keep it close for the Bulldogs, but they got a free kick here on our far side. Looking to keep up that possession here early. Summerfield fires. Defense will pop it up. Romeo looking to keep possession. They head back and forth. It'll be Eisenhower with a great touch to move forward with speed. Eagles are coming to town before taken away by the Bulldogs. And that touch staying in bounds. Elias looking to center it, and it'll go out to the back line off a defender. And it'll be Romeo's first corner kick of the match, our second so far today. Romeo getting set up here in our 8th minute. Both hands up, winding up, firing. This one going far. Summerfield with a header, but the keeper, Tellerico, was ready for it. Now leaving it out at corner kicks 1-1. Eisenhower take it to our close side for some open space. Pass inside. Yatuma looking to weave through defenders. Turnaround touch. Chasing it on the far side, staying in bounds. And dispossessed, Summerfield will clear it away. Maj feeding it to Elias. Demopoulos trying to clear it forward. This one will be for Eisenhower. Eagles keeping possession. Looking for Johnai. Trying to shake his defender. That one will come out. And both hands up. Wishing he could have it back, but it'll be back to the Bulldogs. The Bulldog knocked down, able to come up with the hand of a teammate. Connor Utz getting set up for Romeo for this free kick on the very cleanly marked 35-yard line. The senior Connor Utz. Big boot. Looking for that far wing. And Salai trying to keep it in play, cannot do so. Eagles will clear it up. Come up on the touch of the red. Rather and still throwing. Referees will stop the clock here. But some words have been exchanged. The coach is having a bit of a dispute on the sideline here as the referee will put the card in his pocket. I didn't see him raise it in the air. It was enough to stop the clock, but I didn't see the card officially being given. Coach Vasilevsky, I believe, the one in center field still with his hand in the air. Meanwhile, Eisenhower has the ball, shaking a defender, looking for the top of the box. Feeding it inside, one-on-one with the keeper. Another chance for Ike. That one will just go outside to the left. Ethan Huffman standing strong. We'll take another look at that. A pass to the inside. It was Johnai with the initial contest with the keeper. And Demopoulos looking to get that rebound shot, unable to do so. The Bulldogs hold the score frozen, 0-0. A little too much right by the Romeo R. Will be their free kick. We appreciate you watching this matchup between the Romeo Bulldogs and the Eisenhower Eagles right here on the Michigan Soccer Network. Your home for all things soccer in the state of Michigan. Be sure to hit that subscribe button, like and share with all your friends that we are the place to be. Romeo firing on their midfield free kick. Looking for Salai. Trying to shake two defenders, knocked out of play. It looks like it was on his touch. Romeo still with possession here. Looking to get to the top of the box. And that touch just coming out of bounds. Tightrope in the touchline, but just enough to come out. Want to walk its way past midfield. Michael get another toss at it. Mike with a one-touch pass will find some space. He'll feed it. He'll bring the keeper out. Huffman was able to sniff that one out. He'll punt it away. Mike will take it back defensively. He'll flip the field. Mike looking for that open space. Coming up with speed. Yatuma making a move. He'll bring it to the near wing. Looking for an angle. Eagles still with it. Just looking for a lane to fire it. And Summerfield will take it away and boot it away. We've seen Eisenhower a few times in this match as we approach our 16th minute. They've had a couple of opportunities here as Pedro Tognoli will substitute in for the Eagles. But we've seen a couple of opportunities where the Eagles are able to get into the attacking third, make a couple of moves in the box, but one way or another, the Bulldogs defense is able to swarm in time, crowd the space, and not allow an easy shooting lane. The Eagles looking to try it again, dispossessed. And quick with the counterattack. Elias, 1-on-2, looking to make a move. Looking for an angle, will cross it. And a slow roller will be enough for Tellerico to go catch it. Nels and his defenders will look for some breathing room here. Trying to make a slick move to keep it in play, but it'll turn it over to the Bulldogs. And Jacob Summerfield, we mentioned before, he's got a cannon of a throw-in. He tosses it in, headed up. Mike able to take it away. It's Rostanovic. Give it to his teammate. Passing midfield and knocked down. No call, it'll be a throw-in for Romeo. Deep toss on the far side. Heading back and forth. Romeo just trying to find a spot on offense here with the Eagles. Not making it easy. And with some open space, the Eagles pursue. They'll take it back. Feeding to the far wing. Utuma. Eagles will take it back. Niels. We'll stop the clock here. It looks like Benjamin Mazurek requires some attention as he makes his way off the pitch. So he'll make his way off. The Ben Dotter, number 14, a junior defender, will take his place. The Eagles will take it back to reset their possession. Kostanovic send it back as well. And it's Anthony Elias trying to apply just enough pressure to force the action from the Eisenhower defenders. They'll boot it upfield. A bit too much for the ref's liking. It'll go back with a free kick for the Bulldogs. For those of you just joining us, we appreciate you tuning in here. Let us know what you're thinking for this game, whether you're coming here to watch for the Bulldogs, for the Eagles, whether you're just a fan of soccer. Let us know where you're watching from in the YouTube chat. We'd love to know. As Romeo backs up, just behind the midline, they'll take a free kick. Launching it. A big boot will go right to Vincent Tellerico. Romeo so far have forced the keeper's action a little bit as they feed it. Racing into the box. As defenders will catch up. Space is limited, but the Eagles looking to keep it, but an offside call to halt the possession. As I was mentioning before, Romeo have been able to force the action of the keeper a few times in our opening 20 minutes, but haven't been able to get a clean shot off. They've had some opportunities to cross it in front of the keeper, but some of it would be deflected and slowed down. So the Bulldogs still looking for a surefire shot to get the offense going. Meanwhile, the Eagles have had opportunities close. Once again, defenders will swoop in just at the last minute to disrupt. They haven't had the cleanest shot either, as Bulldogs have it taken away. Flip the field as Dotter, who recently entered for Mazurek. Good speed and knocked down. Frustration from Romeo. It'll be a free kick for the Eagles. Romeo will get set on defense, and the Eagles getting set on offense here. Directing traffic. I believe it's Vincent Pele. Once again with the free kick. Firing it into the mix. Romeo with the first touch. And able to clear it to midfield. These with a poor touch on the touchline. They'll keep it in and back away. Eisenhower playing much more of the possession game today. Tripped up. Would be enough for the referee's call. It was Caden Demopoulos. Demopoulos or Astranovich. Tuma also near the ball. Zef Gega. One of three might take this one. It's anyone's guess. One doesn't kick, two doesn't kick, the third does. They'll feed it just inside the box. Couldn't get around a defender. As Romeo sniffed that out and cleared away with possession. But dispossessed, and it's back to the Eagles. Tuma looking for a teammate. He'll go back to his defense. Couldn't find a place to put it, turning over to the Bulldogs. And he'll be knocked out of play, but will stay with the Bulldogs. Summerfield. Mike will take it away. As our first 24 minutes have developed, it looks like Eisenhower much more of the possession in this first half. Romeo threatening with a few counterattacks, but not so much with the same possession as the Eagles while they march downfield. Eagles will bring it back. Bring it back farther. Eisenhower will keep hold of their possession here. Looking for some open space here. Astranovich trying to squeeze through, was unable to do so as it goes to the far side of the field. And some contact right at midfield. The Patrick Hamaj taking a big piece of contact. Looks like it was Zef Gago, the one administering the contact. And we'll take a look here at our other game going on right now, Holland versus Forest Hill Central. We got another goal scored here. It is now 2-0 Rangers versus the Dutch. If you want to see more of that, head over to that game on the Michigan Soccer Network as it's in the box now. Romeo trying to take a shot, that one high and away. Will be a goal kick for the Eagles. But if that's some of the action that you want to see here today, head over with the same channel, Michigan Soccer Network, and we got Nathan Wrangler on the call for Holland versus Forest Hill Central. One of the fun things we get to do here on the Michigan Soccer Network, multiple broadcasts at once, and we have the ability to kind of interact with it from broadcast to broadcast. Meanwhile, the Eagles looking to attack with speed. Will be knocked away. Romeo now playing much more aggressive, will take it away. Trying to weave through defenders, couldn't see the ball in time. Elias switching from side to side, couldn't follow the ball on what could have been a great opportunity for Romeo. Elias will find Ristovich. Will cross it over, only an Eagle defender there. He'll be able to clear it up to midfield. Ristovsky, I should say, played across it for Romeo. Lagging pass will disrupt the pursuit for the Eagles. It'll be their throw-in, and they won't wait for it. Stranovic will fire it from downtown, but deflected and knocked away. We'll go coast to coast. Elias, the one to chase it for Romeo. It'll be off an Eagle touch. They'll finally have a throw-in in the attacking third for what seems like the first in a long time. Let's give Romeo a chance to get set in the attacking third as Connor Utz gets ready to toss it. He does. Gonna find an angle and turn around as Elias. They'll force a corner kick for the Bulldogs, their second of today's match. It'll take a moment for a substitution for Romeo. I believe that's number 14, Jack Aquila. Substituted in for the second corner kick for Romeo. About 12 minutes left to go in our first half. Firing, bending inwards, popped up, and behind the back line. Couldn't keep it in play. It'll go back to the Eagle keeper. We'll have a couple of Eagle substitutions here as well. Just over 10 minutes to go. Got some big contact near the far touchline. John Paul Yatuma roughed up. That contact will give Romeo another free kick. They'll fire. The dominoes falling in the box. Looking for a horizontal shot. Couldn't find it before it's knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Romeo. Some bodies hitting the floor for that free kick. The Utz to throw this one. Deep throw, high up, bounced up, it's loose. And Tellerico holding strong. We'll take another look at the throw-in, a high arcing one. Romeo will get the header to send it back, and another header looking to be the shot. Unable to get it, I believe that would have been Elias on that second header. Back and forth now. And the Eagles soaring high for the header, but it'll stay with the Bulldogs, looking to shake a defender, couldn't do so. Or at least not before the ref will blow the whistle. It'll be a free kick for Ike. Will take their time here as we got less than 10 minutes to go here before halftime. Eagles have held on to a lot of the possession. Well, Romeo is growing in aggressiveness. A race for it on our close side. throwing the Bulldog down to the back line. Vincent Pele is the one to chase it. It'll be a free kick deep in Bulldog territory. Strong kick to midfield. Great control. Using the chest to put the ball on the ground, but an errored pass will knock it out. A strong pass like that to get it to the ground, controlled with one touch, that's something that these players practice over and over and over again, but it is still a very difficult technique. Another errored pass behind the intended target. Turn it over as the Eagles will sprint the other way. Zemra Stranovic will slide in like a superhero to knock it out. It'll be a Romeo throw-in. Hey, soccer players, coaches, and parents, did you know that MSN offers player highlight videos? That's right, we could take your current highlights or come out and record them for you and put them into a video that showcases your skills to get you to the next level. To learn more about our video highlight services, head over to MichiganSoccerNetwork.com. Throwing for Eisenhower at midfield. Will knock it up as Elias try to gain control of it. And knocked back all the way to Huffman, who knocks it into the box and into his hands himself. Huffman punts it. Dangerous floating touch at around midfield. About 10 yards from the arc. Eagles swooping in. Romeo was able to clear it away. And he'll get a free kick out of it. Romeo to kick. Coast to coast. Romeo unable to control it to the ground. The Eagles with a heavy touch will bring it out of bounds. Bulldogs with another chance to get into the attacking third. Lutz will wait for his teammates. And he'll take a moment for a substitution. See Hakila take himself to the sideline. Lutz winds up, fires. Mike with the first and second touch. Romeo will keep it and send it back through the legs of Summerfield. Trying to box out an Eagle, can't do it, and they move forward. Tuma to cross. Looking for a shooting lane here. Can't find it. They'll pass it to the close side. Bring it back to the far. And coming from sky high, a shot low will be Huffman's save. Let's take a look at that. One bounced high by a Romeo defender and then shot with power by Emmett Kane. The keeper diving to his right was able to make the save, but it will be a Utica Eisenhower corner kick. Yatuma will take it. A few minutes left before halftime. Here we go to 40. Firing, bending inwards, and two hands from Huffman will be enough to save it. Conversation, a yellow card being the thing to end the conversation. That one will go on Benjamin Mazurek, number 3, the senior defender from Eisenhower. Didn't quite see the infraction. They continued the conversation. Perhaps some words exchanged between Zurich and Huffman. The conversation continues with the drop ball. And Huffman will punt it with 3 minutes left to go in the first half. It remains scoreless here, not for lack of trying. Both teams with some opportunities to get it to the back of the nets, but overall it has been a great defensive match between two crosstown rivals. The Bulldogs looking to not waste a lot of time. They'll move around to get set before Utz gives it a toss. No Bulldogs around. Mario Johnai will let that one go out and will do it again. Utz with the throw. Looking for a Romeo header. Trying to control it, it's loose. And cleared away by the Eagles. Elias will chase it. Daughter will get the pass off before it's taken away. The Eagles looking to pass it upfield, but no rush to do so. They finally fire. Eagles with it, they pass it into the box, outnumbered by defenders. Looking for Mario Johnai. He'll go out of bounds to turn it over to Romeo. We approach 1 minute left in the first half. Teams will look to get their last cracks at it before the whistle blows. Romeo will chase it. Kamaj will absorb the shot. It'll go out on his touch, but that one went straight to the stomach. My goodness. You need abs of steel to absorb that shock. We'll pause for a moment here to make sure everything is okay. That's not far away from taking a cannonball. Straight to the gut. We'll bring out the card just for a suggestion. It'll be waved off before the Eagles will toss this one in for the final few moments here of the first half. Teams will exchange touches back and forth. Will be taken away. Eisenhower. We'll pass it to the turf. And let that one roll out for the final few seconds of this first half. Bulldogs will give it a toss. High hang time. Crowded on our close touch line. Big toss. Will be the final touch of our first half. We are tied 0-0 here at Barnabas Stadium in Washington Township. It's been an exciting first half. Teams holding strong defensively with a few great saves to highlight our first half here, but it is still anyone's match. Stick around here for this exciting rivalry matchup right here in the Michigan Soccer Network. We'll take a break and bring you to the second half.
He'll cut it back on his left foot, and that goes in! Towards the 6, a one-time shot, and it's 2. Now one with Everett! What a save! One-time shot! My goodness! One finds his way to the back. Sox got a left-footed banger. He shoots it! It's in!
Are you looking to take your game to the next level? Did you know that MSN is now offering player recruitment videos? Our packages include a player profile where you show your preferred positions, the club, the league, or school that you play in, your current coach contact information, and more. The highlight videos could be self-submitted, 15 to 30 clips that will be put into a 3 to 7 minute long video. Video review of your Huddle, VO, or other platforms that you might have video on, as well as for an additional charge, MSN can come out and film games for you to create those clips. Our coach evaluation process, which is also an additional charge, where we have college coaches from various levels across the United States that will review your game film and provide feedback on how to improve that film, as well as also evaluating your play and what you can improve on. To learn more about our packages and what we offer, head over to the MichiganSoccerNetwork.com. Remember, your journey starts with a click.
I'm a husband. I'm a father.
I'm a sister.
I'm a son. I'm a brother.
I'm a daughter. I'm a sister. I'm a referee.
I'm a referee.
I am a referee.
I'm a referee.
Second half. And we welcome you back to the Michigan Soccer Network, not to the Romeo and Eisenhower game, but rather to Forest Hill Central versus Holland. And as you can see, the Dutch, the #1 team in Division II, find themselves down 3-0 early in the second half. Eli Lipke responsible for all 3 goals for the Rangers against a team that's given up 2 goals all season long. So if that's the action you want, then be sure to head over to the Michigan Soccer Network's broadcast. Nathan Wrangler on the call for an exciting upset match. But as we get warmed up for the second half here of Romeo versus Eisenhower, we'll take a look at some of the highlights from the match. No goals were scored, but a couple of close chances had by each team. Eisenhower looking to bend this one in. Keeper Ethan Huffman with 2 hands and 2 touches will keep that secure. And a big shot taken by one of the Bulldogs, unafraid of the ball. It'll be Romeo's first corner kick here. They'll send it far. They'll get the header their way, but keeper Vincent Tallarico holding strong. Eisenhower would come back with another close chance. One-on-one with the keeper, a bobbled touch, tackled by the keeper, and the second shot no good. And on a tall throw-in, Romeo will pop it up, looking for a second header, just couldn't find it before the keeper will wrap it up. Eisenhower will come back with a shot down low, and Ethan Huffman, diving to his right, would hold it to keep us frozen at 0-0. Here at Barnabo Stadium, the sun is coming down, the lights are coming on for a crosstown rivalry matchup as Eisenhower will take the field to get warmed up for this second half. We'll take another break here before we get to that second half. On the Michigan Soccer Network, it's Romeo High School and the Eisenhower Eagles. We'll be right back.
Now Worrell has a good cutback from him. He'll fire one, and that's going to go in!
Granite City Food and Brewery has 2 Michigan locations in Troy and Northville. Serves made-from-scratch food, brews in-house beer, and even has brunch every Sunday from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. To learn more about their daily specials or to book a private party, visit gcfb.com. Make sure you head over to Granite City in Northville at the corner of 7 Mile and Haggerty, or the Troy location at 16 Mile and I-75.
Are you looking to play at the next level? MSN is now offering player recruitment videos. We are excited to partner with you and your family in getting you to the next level. To learn more about our packages and what we offer, head over to the MichiganSoccerNetwork.com. Remember, your journey starts with a click.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom.
On the diamond.
In the pool. On the field.
Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Yeah! Be great. Participate.
And welcome back, everybody, to Romeo versus Eisenhower. Wrapping up the final moments of halftime here. It is scoreless after 40 minutes, with a lot of action behind the score for this crosstown rivalry matchup. Romeo, #1 in the MAC White, undefeated in league play, and Eisenhower, also undefeated in league play, #1 in the MAC Red. Romeo High School, number 12 in the state, has been mentioned 3 times on the top 15 rankings from the Michigan High School Soccer Coaches Association. Meanwhile, Eisenhower, they were ranked number 11 in week 1, but have been honorable mentions in the past few weeks. A win here today for Eisenhower could make the case to get them back on the top 15. And we're going to cut over to our other broadcast here. A penalty kick being awarded to Forest Hill Central, already up 3-0 against the #1 team in Division II. We have this game also broadcasted here on MSN.
Moeller.
Forest Hill Central winds up, fires, and that's goal number 4. Rangers over the Dutch.
Molar madness. 4-0. FHC.
In the first few moments of the second half, they came into the second half up 2-0, and now quickly 4-0 against Holland. An exciting match, no doubt. As we get started in our second half here at Barnabo Stadium, Bulldogs in the red kits. Now moving from right to left. Eisenhower still in the white, moving from left to right. Teams will exchange touches here to gain possession. Eagles will fire deep, and the defense is there to head it. Bruce looking to weave through traffic, couldn't do so, but he'll get the ball back. He'll flip it towards the back line, forcing the keeper to come out, crossing it. Romeo defenders there in relief before a sliding catch for the Romeo keeper, Ethan Huffman. We'll take another look at that. It came back to Jason Bruce. He was able to cross it, but great positioning by the Romeo defense, knowing their keeper came out, knowing they got to guard the goal, and were able to keep it out of harm's way. The Eagles will give it another crack. Feed it into that far lane, trying to chase it, but just a bit too much pace. We're looking for Jason Bruce again. Be a goal kick now for the Bulldogs. Winding up and firing under the lights. Looking for the header, neither one of them got it, but it'll be a free kick now for Eisenhower. We saw Brendan Klein go down. Brendan Klein having a rough week in fantasy football right now. Looking to replace Isaiah Pacheco at the running back spot. Be a Romeo throw-in on the far side. Eisenhower with the throw-in. Looking for a good spot to put it. They'll tightrope on the touchline. Be knocked away off an Eagle touch. Both teams playing physical, trying to fight for the ball. Touches will go back and forth. Eisenhower had a lot of the possession in the first half here. They start off the second half with that same tone, looking for an angle here. Yatuma will cross it in front, looking for the rebound. The Eagles couldn't find it. They'll continue to fight for the possession, but it is poked out. And Mario Jonai bring it to Klein. Klein will give it back. Firing from the top of the box. And another save for Tellerico. For Huffman. Take another look at that. Mario Jonai firing it out. Powerful shot. But Ethan Huffman in the right spot, anchoring down. Let's get the two-handed catch. Be a foul in favor of Eisenhower. Demopoulos bring it to Gaga. It'll be knocked away. Romeo will look to bring it Forward, it's a foot race. Elias looking for it. But Demopoulos is there to clear it sky high. Luckily, they always have a second ball on hand. So we wait for that one to make its way back to earth. We got Jacob Summerfield to toss it. Romeo looking for the header. Ike to clear it away. Romeo still with it, though. They'll take another shot. That one's sailing high and away. It would be good for 3 if this was the other sport, of course. But in this one, it will simply be out of bounds for a goal kick. Ike will take the short touch. Keep it amongst their defense. Racing for open space. They'll feed it up, and the pass just intercepted. Looking for Yatuma. He was making a run. Would have been all by himself. Romeo able to cut off the passing lane. Mike now back with it. Zega. Zef Gega. Down to Hostranovic. Hostranovic will bring it back as the Eagles reset. Demopoulos will bring it farther back. Caden Wall. Will recover. The Eagles will keep it. In crowded territory, they look to feed it in. A high foot will knock it away. Eagles with another shot at it before it's cleared away. Eagles not giving it much time on the other half of the field so far. Weaving through traffic is Bruss. Klein. Niels. Mike still trying to find a gap in the defense, and a judo throw. Oh my goodness. Joseph Salai tossing an Eagle. Definitely some frustration behind that. Perhaps some off-season training in the judo department. My goodness. Summerfield getting ready for the free kick for Romeo. Free kick not coming on that throw, but it's loose in the box. But Eisenhower able to bring it away. Take another look at the kick from Summerfield, looking for the far side. Romeo would get the first head on it, trying to track the ball, but just couldn't get it before the keeper, looking for Joseph Salai. Romeo will have another set piece opportunity. This one much closer than the first one. From the looks of it, Romeo can set up opportunities like this from just about anywhere on that half. But the 20-yard line is where this one will find it. Winding up, firing, bending to the left. Keeper comes up, couldn't get it on the first touch, but will scoop it up. Let's take a look at that again. Winding up, firing, it'll bend its way to the left. Keeper with eyes on it. Getting hands and chest with it. Romeo almost had a players swoop in for the header. The timing is so tight on those plays. That one being an example of it. Bulldogs in that last play just a little out of position for that rebound. Of course, it's not something you plan for on that play, but unlucky with the bounce off the keeper, and he'll be able to get a second touch on it to keep us at 0-0. 10 minutes into the second half. So we'll come out high on away. That's a substitution for Romeo. Emmett Kane coming in for Mario Jonai. Ike in the box looking for space, crowded by Bulldogs. Tripped up. Tripped up with Zeph Gega. Calling will be Romeo pursuing forward on the counterattack. Sprinting forward, Elias couldn't get there in time before Demopoulos could clear it. Let's give his Eagles a chance to reset, but it'll also give the Bulldogs a chance to get the offense going. Once again, it's Summerfield. Just out of range of the header. Acrobatic kick will not be enough to hold on to possession. Things will go back and forth. Looks like it'll stay with Romeo as they feed it to the far wing. Sprinting towards the back line, crossing it over. Romeo with a shot and up and away. Knew he had it, just too high. Able to beat the defender to it, cross it over, and Elias, his shot will be up and away. Was it deflected by the keeper? I guess not, because the Eagles had the goal kick. But a great opportunity for the Bulldogs, just a little short. Wrestling with the keeper, feeding it into the box, unable to come away with possession. It'll be knocked out. This is Romeo in the past few minutes playing very aggressively in that attacking third. A couple of set pieces giving them the chance to do so. But the Eagles have not let up. No counterattack, but the defense is there. We'll bring it back to midfield. 2-on-1, and the whistle will be blown. And Joseph Salai trying to get around two defenders. But it will be another free kick. This one exactly on the midline. Bulldogs and Eagles getting set. Here's the kick. To the top of the arc. It's headed away, but a Bulldog swooping in, trying to chase it, but just too much.
Got the time. Control the ball.
Mike back with it. Get some space on the other half. It'll be a foot race. Romeo, the one to win it, but off their touch. It looks like he didn't touch it. Romeo will have the goal kick here. Great move to not put the last touch on the ball, giving Eisenhower a corner kick. Moving it deep. Past midfield, Romeo will have it. Racing towards the far wing, tripped up as it'll roll past the back line. We will have some input on it. This one being a set piece, dangerous for the Romeo Bulldogs. They've had a few, some far away, but still able to create some chaos. But I don't believe they've had one as close as this. Just about a yard and a half, maybe outside the box. As teams get set, could this be the one that breaks the ice? Winding up, firing with the left foot, low, and the keeper is there. Hugs all around. Let's look at that one again. This one would be taken low, rattled around before it met the keeper. Coming off the left foot, it'll deflect from the wall. A Romeo touch, but ultimately it would be Tellerico staying focused and holding strong. We stayed tied 0-0 in our 56th minute. As we've mentioned before, both these teams undefeated in league play. 5-0-0 each. The number one teams in the MAC red for Ike and the MAC white for Romeo, despite what the kits might be colored as. Contact turn will be a free kick for the Eagles. Caden Wall will help bring it to the far side. Romeo with the throw-in. While the assisting Bulldog goes fetch the other ball, we have another substitution. Patrick Kamaj will come out. And a sky-high throw-in for Romeo. Will be turned over right back to the Eagles, unfortunately. Romeo able to keep it in. Romeo will feed it. It's a foot race for it. The keeper will come way out, knowing he'll win the race. Both keepers, Vincent Tellerico and Ethan Huffman, have been busy gentlemen tonight. They made great saves themselves, staying cool, calm, cool, and collected during chaotic moments. And that's what the job asks for. And remember, Eisenhower has not given up a goal in their past 3 games where they've outscored the opposition 12-0. And through 59 minutes here, that streak continues. Romeo defenders will clear it back. And free possession. Eisenhower to weave through defenders. Great passing, will be one-on-one with the keeper. That one popping up off 2 hands. And Huffman making the save, but calling over the staff. They got a Bulldog down. We'll take a look at that chance again. Great passing. Leaving Bruss one-on-one with the keeper. A great save to pop it up. Stopping forward momentum would be enough for the save for Huffman. But during the chaos, Bulldog will stay down. Jason Bruss had defenders closing in on him. And down is Connor Utz for Romeo. Flying full speed to contest the shot. And through the slide. Would either overextend something or otherwise be hurt. Staff having a conversation. Helping him up to his feet. As Connor Utz has been busy today, responsible for many of the throw-ins on his side of the field. Set pieces as well. He's got a cannon of a throw-in as he will be carted off. Just about 21 minutes left in this match. We remain scoreless. After many close chances like the one you just saw, the defense and the keepers are the ones holding strong. We'll resume play. Take another look at this. A great pass from Jonai would leave Bruss with a great opportunity one-on-one with the keeper. Defenders were closing in. But Huffman will knock it up in front of him. Just enough for him to grab it for another great save tonight. Eagles looking to reestablish possession. Klein will find the open space. Pass it back to the defenders. He will shake a defender. Still moving with the ball. Tognoli will get the pass off on the inside. Shaking defenders. Here's Bruss again. Looking for an angle to cross. Stranovic. Pass it back to Bruss. Still fighting in the corner, still inbounds. Romeo will roll it back and take it and boot it away to find some room. Eisenhower acrobatically trying to keep possession, couldn't do so despite the many moves made. And Romeo will look for a counterattack in a hurry. But could not find it. Mike will continue with the throw-in here. I'm still impressed that both teams were able to keep it in bounds there, especially Eisenhower holding on to possession, shaking two defenders and then three and then 1-on-4. But through all of that, we're unable to get a clean shot off before the Bulldogs would clear it back to midfield. We have a Romeo substitution here before the throw-in from Summerfield. That defense will swing it coast to coast. And we'll bring it back to the keeper for him to boot it away. Looking to flip the field here, hitting one of their teammates along the way. Will ultimately turn it back to the Eagles. Able to make a move. Tognoli still trotting through. We saw just on a couple possessions ago, he was able to shed 3-4 defenders on his way forward. The Eagles looking to enter the box. Will pass it inside, trying to bend it. For a teammate to get the final hit, but the keeper is there before. Every Sunday at 8 o'clock, be sure to join myself, Giovanni Moscheri, and MSN News Director Dan Stickrat as we release the Michigan High School Soccer Coaches Association's top 15 teams from each division live here on YouTube and Roku and Facebook and Twitter. And a shot with 2 hands. The sticky gloves. Made sure work diving to the left. Let's take another look at that. Taking a shot from downtown and diving to the left, laser focused. The Spider's senses were tingling. And he was able to snatch it out of thin air. Catching shots just like flies.
One round is plenty. Don't worry about it.
It'll be a free kick now. Walking this one back. Just to wrap up the thought before the commotion, join us every Sunday, 8 p.m. for the MSN High School Ranking Show. Live on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and Roku on the Michigan Soccer Network, your home for all things soccer. Michael Kamaj, who took the previous shot, will send it in. Ike will get the header to send it back. Looks like it was last touch off a Bulldog. And where have they been hiding all match long? The Parkett student section. Looks like it will be a corner kick for Romeo. I'll take my best guess to say that's a traveling Eagles student section. If they were of the home team, I would imagine they would have some seats. And look at the disruption they're trying to cause. They got signs, they got noise, they got passion, baby. We love a student section, and we love rivalries just like this. Here's the Romeo corner. And very crowded in front of the box, and there's the icebreaker for Romeo. They go and welcome the student section to get the first one of the match off the corner. Bending that one in, very close real estate, able to swing it back and fire. Just about a yard from the goal. Take a second to confirm the goal scorer here throughout the commotion. We took a look at the replay here. Looked like it was number 24, Summerfield, to get the goal for the Bulldogs. Yellow card coming out. I'll send Caden Wall to his sideline. Conversations continuing. Knocking down Michael Kamaj. Be another dangerous free kick for the Bulldogs. We've seen many times where once the first one is scored, that opens the floodgates. Will that be the case here with this nearby free kick? Firing at Salage. That one just to the right, looking to get it all himself. Take another look. Number 17, Joseph, the junior Salage, will bend that one towards the left, but just needed a little bit more on it to double up for the Bulldogs. But as it stands, we got the 1-0 score. This one now going to Eisenhower. So it took us all the way to 67 minutes, ending the streak of clean sheets for Eisenhower. Haven't given up a goal in their past 3 games until tonight. Eagles look to keep this one with them on our far side. Great one-touch passing. We'll turn it around and pursue forward. Feed it towards the top of the box. Bulldogs to disrupt and clear it. Romeo will race forward, getting the touch, continuing the pursuit. It'll be cleared away by the Eagles, giving them a chance to recoup on defense. There'll be a throw on the far side for Romeo. Tossing it in, it's popped up. Trying to box out and keep it with the Bulldogs, it's cleared away. And with some speed by the Eagles, they flip it. Run it back to the keeper, he gets there first. Romeo back with it, shaking the defender. Now without short deflection, it'll be cleared away by Demopoulos. The goal scorer, Jacob Summerfield, will toss this in. Got a head from Eisenhower and a clearing away, but it will stay with the red. And a powerful shot will sail high. Goal kick will be taken to the far side. Making a move, shaking defenders. And jerseys being pulled every direction. But it will be a foul in favor of the Eagles, despite the outstretched red jerseys. But they'll steal it back and feed it in just a bit too strong. Can he keep it in play? Cannot. Another goal kick for the Eagles. And with now 9 minutes left, Eisenhower's in a rush to tie it up. Picking their spots, Demopoulos fires. And a breakaway. Here come the Eagles. Defenders behind will knock it loose. But it will be a foul. There's another yellow card on the Romeo defenders. Keeper trying to keep the peace. And a free kick here could be massive. They'll stop the clock for conversation. Let's take a look at it again. Mario Jonai was hunted down from behind while he had a breakaway opportunity. Brendan Klein, last word to the ref. We'll take a slow-mo look at this replay here. Jonai had the touch, was knocked down. It's a tough call to make at full speed. And with less than 10 minutes left to go, Eisenhower being awarded this free kick. Didn't quite enter the box for what would have been a penalty kick. have an opportunity to tie it up. These do not come often and must be taken advantage of. Teams established position. The 6-person wall. Winding up, firing too high. Up high and away with a chance to tie. That could not have been what was drawn up initially. And as it stands, Romeo remains on top. Let's take a look back at our other game between number 1 Holland and Forest Hill Central. And the number 1 team of Holland, the Dutch, down 5-0 to the Forest Hill Central Rangers. 4th goal for Eli Lipke, because a hat trick just wasn't enough. We will bring you back to Barnabo Stadium. Eagles now missing that opportunity with the close free kick. Urgently look to get another chance. Keeping balance, it's Bruss. Swarmed, poked away. That'll be a corner kick. As close to being a corner kick as you can get. That one just to the left of the flag. Yatuma with the right foot fires. Looking for the top of the box. Bicycle kick attempt, no good for the Eagles. It's still bouncing around and sailed high and away. Eagles with a close free kick and a soon after corner, unable to capitalize to tie up this game with the clock winding down. And at this point, Romeo will take as long as allowed. Each chance they get. Mike will pursue from the far side and dispossessed but knocked out of bounds. They'll keep it. Klein looking for an option. He finds Bruss. Bruss will go to his right. Double teamed by defenders and dispossessed. Romeo faking the clear before the final hit. Romeo will give it back to the Eagles. Delayed pass will turn it over. Romeo not making moves, and a big bump near the touchline will knock it loose from Romeo possession. A couple substitutions here for the Bulldogs, looking to bolster their defenses and hold on to this lead, because it did not come easily, and they want to protect it while they have it. 5 minutes to go. Bulldogs with it. Now to the far side. Defender able to box out. Bulldog, that was Aikila. It'll be a free kick for Romeo. Clock still winding down. Eagles down 1-0. They'll have to hold on strong defensively here. Well, the Bulldogs look to double dip. Into the mix. Header's loose, another one going in. Goal number 2 for the Romeo Bulldogs as they return to the student section. We'll take another look at that from the free kick. First header pops it up. Second one knocks it in. Number 14, Jake Haikila, the senior. Celebrating with the student section. We'll take one last slow-mo look at it. It's popped up between a Bulldog and an Eagle, leaving a perfect opportunity for Haikila to get the soft, controlled header just outside the keeper's reach. A heartbreaking one for the Eagles with only 4 minutes left to go. Will do what they can to get back into this match. Romeo will take it. Teams will exchange touches before keeping with the Eagles. Chasing it in the corner, just able to keep it in play. Eagles looking for an angle. They'll cross it, they'll take the direct shot. It's bobbled and ultimately saved. Ethan Huffman able to take care of that, but was not able to keep it in bounds. Taking a direct shot there, sliding to his knees. But it'll be a corner kick for the Eagles. They take it in. It's loose. The header will bring some space, but a foul will go towards the Bulldogs. We'll take a look at the infraction. And as it's loose, Ike looking for a shot and a direct kick to the stomach. No good. The refs will call it. It's not the first shot to the gut we've seen today. As we've seen a strong kick taken directly to the gut earlier in this match. Romeo being awarded another free kick here. Their set piece opportunities have been dangerous from wherever they get it in the half of the field. This one looking to be taken by junior Owen Perry. He fires. High hang time, looking for the header. It's still loose, keeper out of position. How about 3? But a foul will take it away. And they'll stop the clock. As Vincent Tellerico goes down. We'll take another look here. Tracking, looking for it. We'll jump up for the header. And with an opportunity for goal number 3 with the keeper down, it will be called back as the referee continuing to bring attention to Vincent Tellerico. Senior goalkeeper held strong for most of the match, but a couple of goals able to squeak through for the ranked Bulldogs. They'll take the kick, and with only 90 seconds left, Eisenhower looks to do what they can. To the far side, knocked out by Romeo. Throw in. Tognoli feed it to the wing, but a defense will clear it away. It was goals by Romeo. That one knocked out by Eisenhower. So it would be goals in the 67th and 76th minute to bring us to the score that we see for Romeo. The Eagles have been doing all they can all game long, playing strong defensively, holding on to possession, but could not hold on long enough. Romeo goal kick will come to our close side. Cleared up with a whistle blown. There'll be another yellow card. This one going to Zef Gega, ripping the jersey off. Hands in the air like he just don't care, making his way off the pitch. In great frustration. And that would be yellow card number 2, and the red card being the end of the equation. Not the behavior allowed or encouraged at any level of sport. And especially in moments like this, a frustrating game for the Eagles so far. Nail in the coffin, goal scored in the 76th minute, making it that much more frustrating, but no matter what happens on the pitch, composure must be kept or will be enforced. That being an example of it. So for the remainder of this match, the Eagles will be down one member of their flock. As he continues to make his walk back to the sideline. Now, if I were him, I would have just made the trip shorter and just gone to the sideline right away, as opposed to the long walk. But either way, Romeo with the free kick will send it to the top of the box, headed by Eisenhower to the far side. The Bulldogs will let it roll out. Romeo waiting. What could be one of the last plays of our match. A high arcing throw-in will be popped up. Getting to the corner defense, trying to keep it in play, knocked out for a goal kick. As the cart will swiftly fetch the other ball. Ike will have it, they'll clear it towards midfield. With that red card earlier, Eagles will be playing with 10 for the rest of the match as the keeper comes out to snatch it. It'll be a learning opportunity for the Eagles about keeping composure no matter the situation. I'm sure will be a coaching point for Coach Nick Rugar or Eisenhower. Eagles will have it on the defensive side. Teams will exchange touches back and forth. Eagles weaving through traffic, looking to find a pass in the middle as it's knocked high in the air. Romeo will hold on to it defensively before the whistle's blown. This one in favor of the Eagles. Referee says not there, but here. It'll be Mario Johnai taking the shot himself just a bit too high. Looking for the direct shot himself. That would be the final whistle here at Barnabo Stadium after being deadlocked for 67 minutes. It's the Romeo Bulldogs that break the ice and double up on it. Another goal scored in the 76th minute to bring it to the 2-0 score we see here. Romeo ranked 12th in the state. Eisenhower, honorable mention in the high school rankings, proved to be a tough matchup. Romeo will go on 8-2-1 on the season, while the Eagles suffer their first loss of the season in Washington Township. We'll take a look at some replays to recap the action that we saw here. The teams exchange handshakes, good lucks and good wishes. Take a look at the replays here. With the sun still shining at the beginning of our match, it would be a rivalry match between two undefeated in league play teams fighting to stay in the top 15. Eisenhower with an early opportunity to send it in, but the keeper had other plans. And a big wind-up shot being deflected courageously by the Bulldog there earlier in the match. One of the corner kicks for the Bulldogs, having their first header go right to the keeper, trying to turn up the offense throughout the match. Both teams proving difficult on defense. An opportunity one-on-one with the keeper. A collision will knock it loose. The second attempt will go just to the left. Later in the match, a deep throw-in for Romeo would find their first header to send it back. The second header being deflected, and frustration growing throughout the match. And a big shot here from a Romeo header, low to the ground. Keeper making the save to his right. The defense holding strong in the absence of their keeper. Able to back him up while he went to chase the ball. We'll continue our replays here in a moment. Pardon the technical difficulties with the replays here. But what it all added up to was a goal in the 67th minute. Chaos in front of the net by Jacob Summerfield to start things off. Riling up the student section, hiding behind the track. It'll be a corner kick here for Romeo in the second half. Chaos in front, and Summerfield was there to get the second touch to knock it in and break the ice for Romeo. They lead it 1-0 after the 67th minute. And a close-by free kick will go just to the right, looking to double up early. But a chance for Eisenhower to get back into this one will be chased down from behind. But Romeo will get their free kick popped up, and a gentle second header by Jake Haikila would be the second goal for Romeo to put them up 2-0. In the 76th minute, Eisenhower looking to take a free kick themselves directly for the score. It would roll out of bounds. More chaos in the box. Ike trying, scratching, and clawing to get back into this one. And a big free kick from Romeo, causing a collision with the keeper. What would have been the third goal was called back from a foul that kept the keeper down for quite some time. And that all added up to the 2-0 victory of the Romeo Bulldogs on their home turf against the previously undefeated Eisenhower Eagles. We've had so much fun covering this match with you on the Michigan Soccer Network. My name is Giovanni Moscheri, along with our production staff, Corey Bird and Jonathan Turner. We got a whole lot of games coming up. Stay tuned for tomorrow. We got Troy High and Rochester Adams and Berkeley being featured, along with Bloomfield Hills and Royal Oak. A whole lot of action coming up here on the pitch. So be sure to like and subscribe and follow us on social media. We are the Michigan Soccer Network, your place to be for all things soccer. And from Giovanni Moscheri, from our production staff, Corey Bird and Jonathan Turner, we'll see you next time on the pitch on the Michigan Soccer Network.
In for Bacharach, and that goes in! Hugo Bacharach gives Flint City a 3-2. Buckley, the ball falls to Buckley. One-on-one with Etheridge. What a save! Welcome into the first ever MSN All-State Media Day for girls soccer. Jonathan Turner alongside Dan Stickrett. Ball comes in, a good hit! 1-0! Shot, another save from Etheridge. Rebound, and it goes in the back of the net. The Bulldogs up 1-0. Burzma, but then for Vlasma! 3-0. Stewart Heiss with a shot! Upper 90 and in! Effectively today here on the Michigan Soccer Network, we are launching our new division of player recruitment videos. Mario Canoe now finds Stock. Finds Stock's got a left-footed banger. He shoots it, and it's in!